Welcome to Wednesday's Market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Whiz. Not Nostradamus, but got pretty damn close here, folks. This is a big Obama teachable moment, especially in trading volatility. A couple weeks ago, I said, you know what, folks, it's ridiculous. What was it, 10, 15 days consecutive with the VIX below 11, it's nuts. I said something is going to happen to creep this market out in the next couple weeks. And in every one of my live trade briefs and my sit reps that you're watching, I give a strategic and operational picture of what's going on around the globe, here in the United States. And I said something to the right side of this chart is going to happen. It's too quiet, and there's a lot of bad going on. And here we go with the down 300 points. As I just got done accelerated retirement. We were down about 250. I said, folks, we're going to be down 300 relatively soon, and we were. So what did I put on? I put on a bullish double vertical on VXX about 2 weeks ago. It's up $3,200. We just closed that for a $3,200 profit in the accelerated retirement portfolio. You ready for this? Before today, before the open, this trade was down about $4,000. Okay, but remember, when we talk about hedge, if it's a trade, you lost money if it's down. If it's a hedge and it's down, you didn't lose money. Well, you did technically. It's a negative. No. That's the mental problem that a lot of retail traders have. You never lose money on a hedge. I don't sit here at the kitchen table saying, God, I'm losing money every month to USAA for my auto, home, and life. And then when you need it, you're like, thank God. So, folks, perfect Obama teachable moment, because a lot of my members were like, hey, Whiz, this VXX trade's underwater. Do we roll it? Do we do? I'm like, I don't touch it, man. It's a set it and forget it. I said, and this was like Tuesday in our primary live trade brief, people were asking about this. I'm like, folks, with my luck, you roll it, you move it, whatever, and something's going to happen between now and Friday, and you're going to kick yourself. I'm speaking from experience when I tell you that, because I have done that, and then today happens, and I'm like, son of a. So look at that, $3,200 profit. It was you can see it up here, an $8,000, $8,200 gain just today. So we were right with this, with getting long vol here, because it's nuts. But I mean, come on, folks. This is the Democrat. When I'm agreeing with Nancy Pelosi, it's time to just, cats and dogs are living together. Because Nancy Pelosi actually today was like, hey, let's just everybody calm down, hearsay, the Comey memo and everything. Other Democrats, one congressman's on the floor from whatever podunk district calling for his impeachment. There's one Republican that said, well, if this is true, it would be bad. Guys, they're overplaying their hands, okay? It's a scandal a day out of this administration. And if you're in the least bit of an intelligent person, you know that it's going to be like this for the next 3.5 years. The media hate Trump. They wanted Hillary to win. They were wrong. They lied to you the entire fall. I was one of the few guys in the financial industry that got it right. I told you the truth. I was out speaking around the United States. I was meeting people. I said the polls are wrong and they're lying to you. One of the few guys, Jeffrey Gunlock and a couple other hedge fund managers, nailed this call. I got it right. So the media, instead of getting behind closed doors and knocking out a debrief saying, oh my God, we blew it, the American public's lost their faith and confidence in us, let's find ourselves again. They've doubled down, smell blood in the water, and they're not gonna let go. Trump is going to need to be drag kicking and screaming out of office, folks. It ain't going to happen. So short story long, if we hold this, we might do one of these, trade below the 50-day and kind of hang. And then this isn't the big one, Elizabeth, to use my Fred Sanford analogy. This ain't the big one yet. Impeachment ain't going to happen, folks. And even if you parse, Jim Comey's a jerk. I can't stand the guy from interfering in the election. He gave us a 20-minute speech last year about how Hillary Clinton is a criminal and should be indicted, and then spent 2 minutes saying that she shouldn't be indicted. You lost me, Comey, at that point. And then this whole, he ain't no Boy Scout, folks, and I already see the books he's writing. I just don't, it's a non-story for me. But and I have to poke my buddies at CNBC, John and Pete Najarian, and some of the other fast-time traders. Last week they said, this ain't a Trump market, forget it, it's all fundamental, everything's great, la, 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 la. Where are they now, man? Market's down 300. Thank God I didn't watch that halftime report today, because I've been busy doing other things. Seriously, it's not a Trump market? Why are we down 300 points now, fellas? Why this market went up on hope, the hope that Trump can implement all those policies, and now we're down that it ain't going to change. So you got to hate being right. Trump doesn't matter. Perfect headline, right? Trump doesn't matter. CNBC, European stocks slumped the most in 8 months. We're selling off. Of course it matters, folks. But thank God for an overseas trip. This could not have been timed better. He's hopping on a plane. He's going to suggest an Arab NATO. He's going to do a historic Middle East tour. And he ain't going to be bowing to any Saudi king like our Manchurian candidate Obama did to the Saudi king. The Comey story ain't going away. I get it. But again, it's a scandal a day. The other day it was, hey, he revealed top secret information. Hey, jackwads, he's the president. He's the ultimate declassifying authority. How do you think presidents negotiate and act? They don't sit here across from a table and go, I know a lot of things. Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell. I know a lot of things. Ooh, you got me scared. So, folks, so the scandal a day is getting old. A lot of Americans that I talk to are starting to tune this out. And remember one of my Whizisms that the market only cares when it cares. Now the market cares about potential Trump badness. I told you guys I bailed on Trump weeks ago when he called Kim a smart cookie, and I'd be honored to meet with him. Done. He lost Ann Coulter the other day, which Ann Coulter makes me look like Obama. He lost her. So very bearish right now, folks. I would be adding to a lot of my good Jan 19 positions like an Apple, a Goldman Sachs, JP. Now's the time to look at good stocks. 2 years from now, folks, we'll be laughing about this and look back and say, oh, my God, can we even believe that happened? But right now, folks, it's a little gray, and the uncertainty with not being able to get his agenda passed is certainly ruining the market. But the market only cares when it cares. Now it cares. TGO traders, we've cared. That's why we put on the trades and hedges like the VXX trade, okay? Good article in the Journal today about how banks can go higher even without Trump's help. So obviously the financials caught a bid after the election because, Mnuchin was going to gut Frankendodd, the capital constraints, the lowering a corporate tax rate, a lot of good wind blowing in the financial sales. Now with this little bit of a storm coming, the financials still have a little bit of the wind at their bank. So I love Goldman Sachs here. I love JP Morgan here. If you loved it, if you love Goldman Sachs at 230, you got to love it at whatever it's at 215. Oil, the oil clown car. We talked about this in XLE bear call spread in our accelerated retirement just now. Oil gains slip away. OPEC's a lying group of Arabs who lie to each other. They know they do. They laugh about how they do, and then they do whatever they want to do. It's a joke. Get bearish on XLE. But the biggest story, guys, is obviously the drama in D.C. For all the folks who, the random folk, there we are through the 50-day, the random folks who come to my full throttle or options weapons school stuff, your politics suck and everything like that. Guys, here's the difference between me and Democrats. When their guy does wrong, they circle the wagon. When our guy does wrong, we don't. We are truthful and honest and say, hey, that's a shit sandwich. Bill Clinton, the guy was a rapist. He lied under oath, admitted to lying under oath. That's impeachable. And if you're a good defense attorney, the fact that the president allegedly said to the FBI director, like, hey, man, I hope, you can make this thing go away eventually. That can be parsed so many ways. A good defense attorney will rip the hell out of the prosecuting side. So if this is going to whatever, man. I think we hold this 50-day moving average. We're below it right now, but you know what I mean. And a lot of our hedges and a lot of my other portfolios are all green today. This is why you remember here at TGO, folks. And if you're not, give us a call. Like I said in AR, if you are a member, we have a handful of lifetime memberships left. I'm going to close this down. It's not necessarily the super best deal for TGO. It's a pretty good deal for you. So if we meet in the middle and make a market, it's a great deal. Go.topgunoptions.com/lifetime for all the details. And if you're interested, shoot an email to support, and either I'll give you a call or one of my support folks will if you have any other questions. But everything is on this page, folks, so there shouldn't be any questions. But if you're just looking at, like, holy crap, I've been following this guy for a while, watching the SITREPs. We've been nailing it, guys. Men lie, numbers don't. So the trades speak for themselves. That VXX trade, like I said Tuesday morning, I'm not closing it. That's why you put on a volatility hedge. The VIX, I said this, and as soon as you become a member, you can go see me saying this. I said volatility, the VIX can move Here's literally what I said, 20 to 25% in the blink of an eye. We're up 32%, folks, and we're going to accelerate into the close here. I would actually, you ready for this? I'd actually start looking to get bearish on volatility. I did this VXX bullish double vertical. As volatility went up, now it's time to roll inverted and maybe pull down and get bearish on volatility. So good stuff going on here. I'll probably do that as an urgent alert tomorrow. So come to the homepage here, go beginner, intermediate, advanced, take a 2-week test flight. That ain't long enough to see the magic that we do here, but at least it'll be an appetizer for you, okay? I got to run. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll be back with tomorrow's market SITREP for Thursday. We'll see you.